My mother-in-law tattered my hair because she thinks it's a rat nest. Growing up in foster care, I learned early that everything could be taken from you, except your hair. Foster parents could throw away your clothes, caseworkers could move you overnight, but your hair stayed yours. By 16, mine reached my waist. Proof I'd survived long enough to grow it. My husband never understood why I spent 40 minutes brushing it each night. Why I used special shampoos we couldn't really afford. Why I cried for a week when pregnancy hormones made chunks fall out. To him, it was just hair. To me, it was my history. His mother Linda hated it from day one. Professional women don't have hair like that, she'd say. You look like you're in a cult. When our daughter was born, she ramped up. New mothers cut their hair. It's unhygienic. You'll give the baby lice. I kept it in tight buns around her, hoping she'd forget about it. She didn't. Last Thanksgiving, she accidentally shut my hair in her car door. At Christmas, she bought me a gift certificate to her salon for a makeover consultation. My husband told her to stop. She'd laugh and say she was just trying to help. 2 months ago, we visited for her 60th birthday. I was exhausted. Our daughter had been up all night teething. While my husband put the baby down for a nap, I dozed off on Linda's couch. I woke up to a strange tugging sensation. Linda was behind the couch with kitchen shears, cutting my hair while I slept. She'd already cut off about 8 inches from one side. I screamed and jumped up. She actually looked proud. You'll thank me later, she said. I'm doing you a favor. My husband heard me scream and came running. He saw the hair on the floor, the scissors in her hand, and lost it. I'd never seen him that angry. What is wrong with you? He shouted. Linda tried to explain she was helping, but he grabbed our daughter and told me we were leaving. I sobbed the entire drive home. 23 years of growth gone. The stylist had to cut it to my shoulders to even it out. I looked in the mirror and saw foster kid me again, powerless, violated. Linda texted my husband. She's being dramatic. I barely cut anything. Hair grows back. He blocked her number. Here's where it gets interesting. My sister-in-law Emma called that night. Linda had been bragging in their family group chat about finally fixing my nasty hippie hair. She'd taken before and after photos while I was sleeping. Emma screenshotted everything and sent them to me. I took those screenshots to the police. Turns out, cutting someone's hair without consent while they're unconscious is assault. The officer was shocked when I showed him the photos Linda took herself. Evidence of premeditation. I pressed charges. Linda was arrested at her book club. The local newspaper picked up the story. Local woman charged with assault for cutting daughter-in-law's hair. Her church friends were mortified. At the hearing, Linda's lawyer argued it was just family grooming gone wrong. The judge, a woman with waist-length braids, wasn't having it. Linda got 6 months probation, mandatory anger management, and a restraining order. She has to stay 500 feet away from me. But that wasn't enough for me. I told my husband I had one condition for ever allowing her near our family again. She had to grow her hair to the exact length mine was before she cut it. 23 years of growth. She's 60 with thin, slow-growing hair. It'll take her at least 15 years, maybe longer. My husband's siblings think I'm being petty. His dad called begging me to reconsider. She's learned her lesson, he said. The arrest was humiliating enough. Was it as humiliating as being assaulted while sleeping? I asked. As violating as losing 23 years of growth to her jealousy? He went quiet. Then he asked, jealousy? That's when Emma revealed the truth. Linda had been telling people for years that my long hair was my way of showing off because she'd had to cut hers short after chemotherapy a decade ago. She never grew it back out. In her twisted mind, my hair was a personal attack on her. It's been 2 months. Linda's mugshot is still circulating on Facebook. She's been kicked out of her book club and uninvited from the church bake sale. Her lawyer sent a letter saying my hair length requirement is unreasonable and vindictive. My lawyer responded with one line. Growing hair isn't illegal. Cutting someone else's without consent is. My hair is slowly growing back. Every inch feels like reclaiming myself. And somewhere across town, Linda is frantically Googling hair growth supplements, facing the same powerlessness she forced on me. She wanted me to look like her so badly. Now she has to look like me, the me she destroyed, to ever see her granddaughter again. The irony is perfectly painful, and I'm not sorry at all.